Hi, I'm Robin,
And I'm Christen.
and we are back.
And
And with
we
the
have to
realist,
apologize,
yes, because we
because
realized
we
something.
we thought we only talked about one episode, but really we combined two. So last week for you, 5 minutes ago for us, um, we talked
Yeah,
about both episodes 69 and 70, but we said it was only 69. So the room selection game was in the middle of 70.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
so
was
we
in the middle.
actually
Yeah,
ended in the middle of episode 70. So finishing off episode 70, they had dinner. They prepared dinner, which I believe Jen and Sugar
sugar.
cooked.
Yeah, dinner, gin and sugar cooked dinner.
And then they had some more games, another staring contest. I think they
Yes,
had
they had the page selecting
yeah,
game, and this was all per se to determine
who's
who
going
could
to
clean
clean.
the who's going to clean up.
Yeah, and they cut episode 70 in the middle of dinner. So 71 picks up on the second half of dinner.
Right.
And they're still playing games, still trying to determine who's going to clean the kitchen. To this day, I think they still are trying to determine who's going to clean the kitchen, because I
Or
don't
who
think we
cleaned the
ever,
kitchen?
yeah, I don't think we actually got who cleaned it.
Right. No, we did.
But they did play the page turner game. They did another capital game. They did
The bottle cap game.
well, they moved to the bottle cap game after, but there were still some other games they played at the table, like the one
Oh,
with the syllables.
right.
So they had that game. And
What was it? 369 game.
oh yeah, played the 369 game.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
changed up the numbers.
Yeah.
To try to change it up.
Yeah. 267 and what was the one? 156.
Was it 156 or 159?
156, I think.
Yeah.
Something either 9 or 6. It was 15 something.
It's like, depending on if you're hold it one way, it's 6, and flip it upside down, it's 9. I'm sorry, I said I was not gonna do that to you. I'm sorry. My bad. That's my bad.
Okay.
So yes, then they did the bottle cap challenge, and they moved over to the table in the living room.
In the living room, yeah, little coffee table.
Yeah, and proceeded to play that. So there were a couple of challenges there. They were able to challenge each other to, and this started at the dinner table. So they were able to challenge each other to take points from another member.
Right.
So if somebody wanted to like knock them down and gain a point, they could challenge another member, and whoever won got to take that person's one of those person's points.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of challenging. I think JK wanted to arm wrestle really bad, and he challenged Yoongi to that, and Yoongi was like, absolutely not doing anything physical.
No physical.
He's like, I'm all mental. I'm mental strength.
Yeah.
He's like, give me a good like word puzzle or something, and I've got this, but we're not arm wrestling. And then they did the bottle cap game, which he was like, I could do that. And so he's like, I'm okay with that. So he had his bottle cap game. He went first, and he spun. He spun, and then he did it, and he flicked it, and it technically should have gone off the table, but the rim of the table, there was a little lip there, and if you hit it just right, it bounced back. Which is what happened to him. Yeah. So he was still a little dizzy from spinning, so his celebratory walk to the couch was more like stumbling. Poor guy. But yes, he did win that round against JK.
Only by, a smidge.
So, yes, because it was so close.
It was very close. And they couldn't believe how close it was.
Yeah.
It was just by a smidge.
Yeah, so that was very close, but he did end up winning. I think I can't remember who all got challenged. I know J-Hope went, and he flicked his and accidentally tapped it the first time, didn't he?
Yes.
And they didn't catch, or they didn't hold it against him. Right. The camera caught it and replayed it. Yeah. So we know they caught it. Yeah. But they didn't penalize him for it. So they let him shoot again. Yeah. But he ended up going, I think, way off the table. And then he went against.
He did, yeah.
He was going against Jin, I think, who also initially went, or no, was that Jimin? Jin and Jimin, because Jin went first and shot it way off the table, and then Jimin went up all confident and also shot it way off the table. So Jin was like, oh, thank God. Because I think the penalty at that one was going in the lake, and he was like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And so when he shot it and it went off the table, he was so devastated. He was like, dang it, I'm going to lose. And then Jimin, which I thought was crazy, because the subtitles were talking about how stable his spinning was.
Yes, yeah.
And then he stopped spinning and like just kind of stumbled off to the side and was having a hard time like getting to his from point A to point B.
Yeah.
Which is a very short distance. It was like a step and a half.
Yeah.
But he was really struggling, and
it was like they were tired.
Yeah. It was late because I think they went and they had until midnight to challenge for points.
Right.
And they so did. At this point, they
were watching the clock.
They were. And so Jimin lost. They did it again, and then Jimin lost. Jimin lost a total of 3 times because he had 3 different penalties. He had to wear the shirt on their flight back to Korea.
Yeah.
He had to go in the lake, and he had to buy Jin clothes.
Yeah.
So
poor Jin.
Yeah. One thing I've learned from watching them is that whenever you challenge somebody, you end up losing. So just don't challenge. Because anytime they're like, oh, rock, paper, scissors, like, let's do this, the person who always suggests rock, paper, scissors loses. And it's happened so much that it's just kind of a unwritten rule with them. They're just like, we all know.
You know what? Their hope is one day
they might be wrong.
They might be wrong.
And I love how they just keep, their resilience, because they really just do keep coming back and trying.
Yeah.
And then the pattern follows and they lose, and then they're just like, oh, I should have known. I should have seen it coming. But gosh darn it, that next day they're gonna try again. They're gonna try again. So gotta love that. Gotta love them for that.
Definitely. So then they ended that after the bottle cap game, right?
Yeah, I think they finally went to bed.
Yeah.
And then they had an early morning challenge, which
they found out about the early morning challenge the night before.
Yeah,
they did find out about it the night before, and what it was is that they had identified a section or portion.
They had to identify the lyrics and song.
And the song
from one word, from a keyword.
Right.
So they were given a keyword by the director, and this was like as soon as they wake up.
It's kind of like that. Oh, that one.
The one where they had to sing the tomato song.
Yes. That was crazy. But anyway, they had heard it before they went to sleep.
Yeah.
And they had to sing it when they got up. But anyway, it was the same situation. They had to identify it, sing it, determine what song it was from. And I think who was up first?
Sugar was up before the alarm.
Yes, he was.
And they were going to let him start. And again, Snitch Haru, freaking RM comes out and was like, "Hey, you're supposed to wait till 9." Like, dang it! You just can't let this man win. He was so ready. He was like, "I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna go back inside and go back to bed."
Yep.
And then RM was like, "Nope, gotta wait. Be fair."
So it was him, RM, and who else came out? It
was him and RM for like a few seconds, and then I feel it was Jimin and then V. Jimin and V. No, Jin.
Jin
came out. Then Jimin and V. Came running out, and then the only two that weren't awake yet were Jungkook and J-Hope.
Right.
And so Sugar got it right away.
Yes,
he got it right away and went right back inside, and we know he went right back to bed.
And he did his granddad run.
Yeah, he did his little granddad because it was cold. That was the first thing he said when he got outside. He was like, "It's cold."
It's cold. It was very cold. And then JK was like, "It's bright."
Yes, he's like, "Oh, so bright." He does not like the brightness. Like when you watch his lives, and anytime like a light just suddenly pops on, he's like, "Ah." And it's so funny because it's like you look at his house and you're like, this man is like allergic to bright lights.
Yeah, he does not like the light.
Yeah, I guess when you get a lot of it on stage and stuff, he's probably like, just give me the darkness. Yes, I need to mellow out.
Right.
So yeah, they all took their turns and they went, but the two that lost, because the penalty was the two that couldn't, the last two to get it had to make breakfast.
Right. So
JK and Hobie, the last two to wake up, were the last two to get it.
Yeah.
But I love V because V comes out, like after he gets his, he goes back inside, but he goes up to the balcony to watch, and he's like doing like the hints, which I'm okay. I guess because my hearing sucks sometimes, but to me it seems like he's so far away and he can hear the keyword, and he's like doing like when he gets it, he was doing a dance for one of them. behind. It was Jimin, because he was telling Jimin like, "Oh, I was doing a dance," and he was like, "What the heck?" Okay. Like, Jimin, if you had just turned around, he would have gotten the clue. But he was so proud of himself for waking up J-Hope and JK and dragging them out. He was like, "I did that. I did it. I woke them up." And I was like, "Good for you, Taeyoung. You got this. You're on it.
You are on it. Definitely."
So their breakfast was pancakes, and they had to make pancakes.
They were eggless pancakes.
Eggless pancakes, but according to Hobie, they still tasted good.
They did taste good. I guess they did, because nobody complained.
But I love how
their fruit and
but I love how they had their pre-breakfast breakfast.
Oh yes, I need to prepare breakfast.
Yeah, so they had. I saw the box of Honey Nut Cheerios was open.
Yeah,
but the box that J-Hope was reading when he was like, "Oh, what is this?" It was something else. I don't know, because he had said, he had made a comment about like, "Oh, isn't this a health cereal or something, or like a healthy food?" So I don't know if it was like one of those brand cereals or like,
okay,
I don't know. But he was reading it, and JK even was like, "Why are you reading this like you understand it?" He was like, "Do you know what it says?" So he they had their pre-breakfast making breakfast.
Yeah.
So I had their cereal. And then they made their pancakes, and they cut up the fruit, and they were like, "Oh, is this gonna be enough?" And Hobie was like, "Yeah, it's fine. It'll be enough." It wasn't enough. It's seven guys. Come on, it wasn't enough. And then they joked about having ramen for like breakfast point, like 2.0. So I don't know if they actually did, but they said they were still hungry after.
Yeah. Well, they said they well, when you seen the amount of pancake mix,
they made perfect silver dollar pancakes, and then JK was like, "I want a big one."
Yes, yeah, but they needed just to make a little bit, because I guess they took a cup literally.
They did. They literally scooped a drinking cup, and this scooped out flour or the mix.
And I think, would they use milk or water?
I actually don't know what they used. I don't think I saw it. I didn't catch it. Some sort of liquid that's supposed to go in there.
Everything together, and they made the pancakes. Well, they ate 2 of them, trying to taste to see
if it was done. So the first one wasn't cooked all the way through.
Right.
And the second one was perfect.
Yeah.
And so then they figured it. Yeah. So they continued on.
Yeah. So then, and so with the completion of breakfast and everything, I guess
they went to go do their penalties.
Yeah, they went to go do the penalties at the lake. Mm-hmm. And Jimin lied.
Oh, actor Jimin. Yeah, he got in the lake first. So Jin did volunteer to go in with him, just so he didn't have to do the penalty alone, because Jin is a team player, and he's going to make sure that everybody feels comfortable and nobody is, feeling alienated or anything like that. So he was like, "I'll go in with you." And I think just watching them do their like sign off at the end, and he just looks so cold, and I was like, I feel like he's in his head, he's like, "Why did I agree to this? Why did I agree to go in there? It is cold. Yeah. It's cold out here. It has to be cold in there." And then Jimin gets in, and he's just like, "Oh, it's not that bad. It's not bad at all. Come on in. It's fine." And then as soon as Jin's foot touches that water, he's like, "You liar! You are a liar!" And Jimin is just so proud, because like he had me convinced. I was like, "Oh, maybe it's one of those weird things where like the temperature outside like is cold, but the water somehow, because of natural hot springs or something. I don't know. I've never been to Canada.
Yes.
So like maybe it really is warm.
Maybe it is. But
did we ever figure out what lake they were at?
No, I didn't.
Because it was a big lake.
It was a huge lake.
We couldn't see the other side.
No, you sure couldn't.
And you were like, "Is it one of the Great Lakes?" And I was like, "It's kind of far from Niagara Falls." So like, I don't think so.
But we don't know how far they drove to get to that house, because they were in a hotel room first.
Yeah, so we assumed, not established, we're speculating that the hotel was in the States and they crossed the border. But do you really think that they went to Niagara Falls and then chose to drive further west to the Great Lakes? Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna put it past them. Like,
but there are big lakes in Canada. huge lakes.
I'm sure. I've never been. Yes, I can't know for sure. So I mean, I can if I look at like Google Maps or something, but I haven't, so I don't know for sure. Don't look it up. Not you reaching for your tablet. Well, now she's like, oh, we could look real quick. No, we can't. No, we can't. We could. Because even if we do find it, what are we gonna do? Hold it up to them and describe it?
No, like, say it was Lake so and so.
Oh, I guess you could. Huge... Don't look at me like that.
Really?
I guess you could. You want to? You want to? I'll talk some more. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about.
Well, we can go into the 72 because it ended.
Oh yeah, so that was the end of it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It ended. So I'll. Oh no, that's right. You look it up. I'll close out episode 71. So they go in a lake. That's penalty number 1. Like I said, Jimin had 3 penalties. So he had the lake, and then he had to buy Jin clothes, and then he had to wear the shirt on the flight back to Korea, which I believe he wore with V and J-Hope, because they also lost. They also got that penalty from previous episodes, games. So he goes shopping for Jin, which some of the stuff he picked out for Jin when he was trying it on, I was like, that would look good on him. He should just like the Mona Lisa sweater.
Yes.
Like I thought that looked really good on him. And he was like, "Oh, this is cute." He's like, "This is there's something about Jimin in an oversized sweater." He's so like he's just so small. Yeah. And you put him in a little oversized sweater. Oh, the moment I was talking about with the hat, that was in episode 70, and he was sitting when they were in the rooms, and he's sitting on the bed, and his feet aren't really touching the ground. And he's just sitting there with his like hands in between his legs, and he's got his little hat on with the little like tassels. And that was the hat with the yeah, I think that was the hat that JK got him. But I was like, oh my God, he's so adorable. Like he's a grown man. I don't know. He knows how to turn on the cute. They all do. It's a problem that they're going to have for the rest of their lives. So I guess I should be mentally and maybe emotionally prepared for that. How do I maintain my cuteness into like old age? Do you feel you have? Are you lucky? You don't? No. You don't think you're cute? Do you think you can channel like inner cuteness? Maybe you tucked it away for a while because society told you you're not allowed to be cute now that you're grown. Because their culture is different. Like they fully embrace being like cute for like their whole lives. It's like cuteness dies when when you become a teenager. Yes. And then you're not cute anymore. Yes. I think it's once you hit double digits, then it's like, oh, you're not cute anymore. But some people do maintain it. I don't think I did. And I don't know if I could reach back and pull it out. I was just explaining to you, I don't know if this is a real connection about, remembering how to skip. Oh. So I don't even know. I don't even know. I wonder if I could be considered cute at times. I'm not saying like all the time. I do think that when it comes to like that spectrum of like, oh, are you like pretty, cute, gorgeous, sexy? Like I think I'm cute. I think I'm pretty and cute, but I don't think I've ever. You're pretty darn cute. I'm pretty darn cute. I don't think I've ever considered myself sexy though. Like I think that's a category I don't know how to fall into. But cute, I think I can do cute. You could do cute easily. Let's see. Let's ask myself in another 15 years or something if I'm still cute. Oh, it's not. Can't find it? No. Where are you looking? I looked at the lake that is in BTS Run episode 71. Should I have not done that? I would have just looked on a map near Niagara Falls and was like, is there a large lake near Niagara Falls? Oh. So yes, he does buy him the Mona Lisa sweater, which he wears going back to Korea. Jin. Yes, he does. And then what else did he buy him? He bought him 2 things. Did he? I think so. And I remember he was looking at some stuff, and then he realized that all the things he was looking at were all backless, which was weird. Yes. Like they had a hood and a front panel, but no back. And then there was another one that had like sleeves and everything, but no back. And then it said drugs on the side, and I was like, "Why is it drugs?" that was. I was like, "What? Who design this?
Lake Ontario, it could have been.
Really? How big is Lake Ontario?
Yes.
Oh, wow. So where's Niagara Falls?
Go back. There it is.
Oh! Well, maybe it was Lake Ontario. I mean, it could have been Lake Ontario or Lake Erie.
Lake Erie?
Because Lake Erie is right here. This is Lake Erie. So Lake Erie is south of Niagara Falls. So it really depends on where they drove to, like where they were staying. If they were staying up here or down here.
Is this
the
New York side?
This is
United States side.
This is the state side right here.
Right. So they were on the Canada side.
Yes, I know, but this is technically Canada.
Oh, okay, that's true. That is true.
Yeah. I was like, this is Canada. So, and no, they were in Toronto. So Toronto is on Lake Ontario.
Yay, Lake Ontario!
So it was Lake Ontario that they climbed into, and
that's a huge lake.
You know, that's one place I've never been, actually, I've never been I've never been to a lot of places. I haven't been to Canada. I haven't been to any of the 5 Finger Lakes. Is that what they're called still?
5 Finger Lakes?
I don't know. Maybe I made that up.
You're talking about the home?
Home, yeah.
Home, yes.
Homes, that's what it is. It's not
hand. Give me that.
It's not hand, it's homes. Leave me alone. This is a reflection of you. You didn't teach me enough.
A reflection of me. I knew exactly what it was.
But you didn't teach me.
No, you forgot.
I did. I forgot.
So,
yeah. But I've never been to like Illinois or like Ohio or any of those places where you would see those lakes.
Yeah.
Which are like mini oceans.
Well, you've seen both of those.
Yeah, I've seen our surrounding oceans.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I would like to
see
the
4 Corners. You haven't been to.
I haven't been to the 4 Corners either.
The 4 Corners. But you know what? Episode 72.
Oh God, we still have to talk about that. This is gonna be a long episode. Where are we at? Oh my goodness. Okay, quickly, they played Mafia.
Yes, they do.
They had 3 rounds of Mafia, and okay, so we'll go through. So the first round, the Citizens won.
The Citizens won, yes.
Mafia, the 2 Mafia were. Oh gosh, you didn't write it down?
No, but it was J-Hope. Well, I didn't understand the game.
Yeah, but I at least told you who the Mafia were. You didn't write it down?
No, well, let me look and see. Because
I was like, I told you then. I don't remember now.
No, it makes no sense to me. All right, I think the first round was it J-Hope and JK?
No.
Because that's what I had. In the second round, it was Jimin and Jin.
That's the second round, yes.
And I have no idea who the third round was.
The third round was J-Hope and JK.
Oh, okay.
So the first round, I think, was RM and Suga. I think RM and Suga, because I think V was the only one who was never Mafia. So RM and Suga were the first Mafia, and Jimin was the doctor. No, Jin
was the doctor.
Jin was the doctor.
Jin was the doctor.
Then second round, Jin and Jimin were the Mafia, and Suga was the doctor. And then the third round, J-Hope and JK were the Mafia, and Jimin was the doctor.
Okay.
And I remember they killed Suga.
Yes.
First in the first round, when he was the doctor, they killed him. In the first day, took him out. The doctor survived in the first round, so Jin survived.
Yeah.
So Mafia won the first round. I'm sorry, I said Citizens. Mafia won the first round. Mafia won the second round. Citizens won the third. No, Mafia won the third round.
Yeah. Okay.
So
so I'll be talking. I raised my hand.
You did say that. Okay.
No, so I don't get it.
So within their Mafia game, they also had a X-Man, which ended up being J-Hope.
Right.
So J-Hope was given a mission. He had to make sure his team lost, which he succeeded in the first 2 rounds, failed in the second round because he was Mafia and
failed in the third round.
I'm sorry. Yes, failed in the third round. Succeeded in the first 2 rounds, failed in the 3rd round. He was Mafia. Mafia should have lost, but Mafia won the last round because neither one of them were killed off.
Right.
But plot twist to the plot twist.
Yes.
All of the other members knew he was the X-Man, and they all had secret missions that they had to do with him. And if they all got it, then they all won. And if even one of them failed, then they all failed.
And one of them failed.
So I'm trying to go through the circle. So V had to get him to do finger hearts. 2 finger hearts. He succeeded. Going the other way, Jimin had to hug him twice. Arm had to high five him twice. Jin had to shake his hand. Suga had to... What did Suga have to do?
That's not it, but I
was like, he had to put his hands up? No, you're surrendering. I think he had to say something.
Have him say, not O.
No, because that was JK's. JK's had to have him react with an O or a whoa or something like that.
Yeah, okay.
Oh gosh, I can't remember Sugar's, but he succeeded. And then JK failed. So nobody won. Nobody won Mafia. So that's basically the whole episode.
So 72, yes.
Yeah, 72. And we watched that one twice and still, have no idea how to play this game effectively.
No, but understand it effectively.
Yeah. But maybe when you watch it, it'll make sense to you. I don't know. Maybe it was because we weren't feeling well, and we were having a hard time connecting between all of the antihistamines and and whatever else we were. Yeah.
Then they're trying to decide what it was. That was the worst thing of all, trying to figure out
what we were sick with.
Was it? Or is it a cold? Is it sinuses? Is it allergies?
I think it might have been all of the above.
What is it?
I think it might have been all of the above.
It had us all down at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It was terrible.
It's still terrible.
Yes, you're right.
But it's getting better. But I think we're going to end here.
Yes.
So thank you for joining us for the second half of this recap of those 4 episodes. And we're going to come back to you with, I don't know yet. Yes. I don't know if we're going to start. We do have a ton of Run BTS episodes that we still have to watch and recap. But we also have all of the members' solo work that we have to do, and some of their singles and collaborations. And then there's still a bunch of Japanese albums we didn't talk about.
Didn't get to, yeah.
So we've got a lot to do. I feel like, I'm sorry, you guys, you're going to be stuck with us for a while.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all okay.
I mean, thank you.
Because who are we talking about?
It's BTS.
Who? Yeah.
It's BTS. It's BTS Army.
Yes, Army. It's BTS.
Yeah, we said we were in this Bangtan thing for life.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know why I pronounce it like that. Bangtan. What? Bangtan. It's Bangtan thing for life. I said I was.
Yes.
And I'm going to get you to admit you are.
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Because I remember when I first asked you, you were like, I don't know.
No, I'm here.
Maybe next we'll get her to commit to a tattoo.
Well, we don't know about that.
We're going to figure it out.
We don't
know. Give us some time. Give us another year.
Another year. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to head out. We do have a couple more episodes to record. So, I don't know. Maybe or are we done? I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to say bye, and I don't know, maybe go to bed. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to go to bed.
Take some Sudafed and go to bed.
I don't know, take some NyQuil.
Maybe
anyway. Take some NyQuil. All right. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye.